Time to watch some comedians play some games, all hosted by some bloke called James. It's more entertaining than it sounds. It's time for a board game Smackdown.
Hello everyone, welcome to Board Game Smackdown. My name's James, I like games, and this is a show where comedians play board games over the internet for some reason. I hope you're doing all right. If you're watching this live, welcome to the live stream, everybody. In the UK right now, we're having our annual week of hot weather. So we're all enjoying that very much. It is too hot to do anything today because Britain is not set up for hot weather at all. So we can't cope. So the best thing to do for the next hour is stick us on YouTube or Twitch or Facebook Live and watch some comedians play some games. And remember, if you are watching on any of those mediums, you can leave comments under the things and we can see what you're saying. So already our good friend Matt says, hello, gamers. Hello, Matt. And Chris says, Wagwan, which I believe is a young person greeting. Yeah, keep your messages coming in if you want to comment on stuff that's happening during the show. That'd be awesome. We've got a fantastic panel today, not just from the UK, but from an international panel in that there's one person who's not in the UK, and that counts. So let's introduce our panelists of the show. We'll start with our colonial friend, all the way from Los Angeles. JJ Whitehead is here. Hey, JJ.
Hey, it does count, by the way. I don't like the way you hesitated. He's not from here. And that counts. Yeah.
No, but when people say it's an international show, you're expecting, okay, maybe there's like 3 people from the panel of 4 are from different countries. No, it's just one. It's not
yeah, maybe somebody won't be white.
Please don't draw attention to that. It turns out I'm not allowed to make people play this show against their will. Anyway. Also, what a great
strong, really strong start. No, I'm happy to be your international contingency.
It's currently the live stream. It's like 8:05 in the UK right now. What time is it there in Los Angeles?
It's noon. It's noon right now. 12 o'clock, fully sunny Los Angeles day out there.
Yeah, but you're used to it. We're not used to it, and we're all struggling for it over here in the UK.
Dude, I've said many times, I lived in Britain for 15 years, as you know, and I owned 1 pair of shorts. That's all I needed for 15 years in Britain. I am currently up to 6 pairs of shorts, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. I've been here for 5 years, and I now have 6. That's a new pair of shorts for every year in Los Angeles. It's crazy.
Lovely stuff. Let's go from the west coast of the United States to the south coast of the UK. From Brighton, glamorous Brighton, is Dan Evans.
Hey, hello, James. You all right?
Good, thanks. How's it going down in Brighton?
Yeah, it's very hot. I've taken my shoes off, which I hope was going to give me the element of stealth in the game. The advantage of stealth.
Well, who knows? That may come in handy. It probably won't.
I can't believe my connection is so much worse. The way I look is so much worse than one that's like 10,000 miles further away. I guess that's my room is the problem, isn't it?
It's the Los Angeles sunshine, man.
It's the Hollywood glamour of Los Angeles against the sort of rather more gritty and...
yes, it's a bit serial killer, isn't it?
Yes.
A slight bat logo to the top of the curtains there.
All right. And then let's go to London and speak to our reigning Board Game Smackdown World Series champ who is back with us playing just a regular game. It's Caroline Mabey.
Hey,
Caroline.
Woo-hoo-hoo. I forgot I was the champion. Come on.
We had the Series 1 champion on last week and he had his trophy like next to him so he could show us. Have you...
No, do we get a break? Can I go and get it?
Is it in the downstairs loo? Where is your trophy?
It's in the next room. Child, will you get it? Child. I'm protecting her my country.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
My name's Bob.
No, it's not.
Right. I like the idea that now you're the champion, you can just summon children. Child, fetch my trophy.
She says the one that looks like a poo. She's at that age. She just turned 9.
Oh,
it
doesn't look like a poo. Well, we'll see.
At all.
Today's first game is all about artistic interpretation, so we shall see. And then, are we getting to see the trophy? There we go.
Trophy.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
Ta-da, 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 ta-da.
Well done. Congratulations.
Beautiful. I worked really hard for this,
I
And-
did.
and I gained a lot of people's trust. Where can I put it?
And finally on our panel, joining us from the other side of Birmingham from where I am, it's a good friend of the show and was on the first ever Board Game Smackdown live stream, and he's back again. It's Craig Dealey. Hey, Craig.
Hello. Hi.
Yeehaw.
It's 7 minutes past 8 p.m. here.
Yeah. And
20 minutes from where you live, James.
Yeah, how's the weather 6 miles away?
Well,
all right.
I've got some socks full of ice cubes under each boob, so I'm ready to go.
Nice.
Excellent. Very excited you're all here. I got some new games to play, guys, and I'm excited about them. I'm going to hopefully figure out how to play them over the internet. The first game we're going to play is a game called Monstrosity.
Nice.
Okay.
It's
Ooh,
it's about as punny as a board game title gets. That
Yeah.
Monstrosity.
You say it well. I saw it written down and I knew what it was trying to do, but I didn't agree with it. But it works. It works when you say it. Well
I
done.
mean, it's quite needy that the middle bit's so big, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not really confident in the joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buy us anyway. Buy me anyway.
But it's a super fun game, hopefully, in theory. Okay, so here's how the game works. It's a game all about, you're comedians, so that means you are artists, and you're also professional communicators. So this should be right up your alley. What's going to happen is I am going to show one of you, in each round, I'll show one of you a picture of a monster. You will have 20 seconds to look at the picture of that monster. And while you're looking at the picture of the monster, you must put your hands on your head.
Okay.
Like that.
Oh.
You can't write anything down or draw
Right,
it.
okay.
You put your hands on your head and you look at the monster for 20 seconds. The other players will have their eyes shut. Right? Then I will take that picture away. Then the person who saw the monster, the witness, as it's called in the game, will have 2 minutes to describe the monster to the other 3 players who, like police sketch artists, will draw what is being described.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. So we don't all see them. You hold it up to.
Only one person will see
Only
the monster.
one.
The other 3.
Can we ask questions when it's being, like, if they say it's got horns? Can we say, like 1 horn or 2, or
One horn or 2, sir.
It says here, the witness may describe the creature however they wish, but they must not use hand gestures.
Oh.
The witness
One
can
horn
also
or 2.
not look at the drawings in progress. Okay, the artists may ask clarifying questions. Yes, you can ask questions.
All right.
But the witness cannot, do hand actions.
Yeah.
So does the witness have to keep their hands on their heads then as well?
No. It's just to stop them drawing it or writing stuff down.
It reminds me that I'm the only bald one, though, so it's going to make me very sad if I have to be the describer, because I'll have to touch my bald head and be reminded that I'm bald.
Oh.
The downbeat start to the game, isn't it, really?
game.
Hey, you
game.
pull it off. You pull it off. Robson says, cool lineup here. Thank you, Robson. You look cool as well with your collar up there.
Right on, Robson.
So basically you'll get points for being the most accurate drawing, but also the witness will score points for being good at describing. And we'll get to that bit when that bit happens, when the points things happens.
Mhm.
Now, JJ, you're in first player position, so you're going to be the witness in the first round. So I've just got to muck about with the screens a little bit to get them all in the right place. It says I'm going to put the picture of the monster up on that big screen.
So we're going to shut our eyes now, haven't we?
So Craig and Caroline and Dan, please cover your eyes. JJ, put your hands on your head. You will have 20 seconds to look at the monster. Here it comes.
All right.
All right, that's what the monster looks like.
Okay. All right.
All right. Right. Keep your eyes closed, guys. There are 10 seconds left. I did put some cheesy music on these, but then I can't figure out how to make the music play on it as well through OBS. If anyone knows, get in touch.
No, don't do that.
All right, it's gone. It's gone. All right, that has gone. So now we go back to that view. Jason has seen the
I have,
monster.
yes.
Oh, hang on.
Right. Okay.
And now he's got 2 minutes to describe it. And guys, I should have said, if you want to play along at home, but you've just seen the monster. So you've got 2 minutes to describe it. Your time starts now.
Okay, he's got a fin on top of his head. He's got a simple like Aquaman style fin on the top of his head and boggly eyes like a skull eyes.
Can I ask you not to do hand gestures, please, JJ?
No hand gestures. A huge gaping mouth under those boggly eyes. I didn't see a nose at all. I just saw a really wide gaping mouth and a long slithering tongue coming out of the big gaping mouth. Like the tongue was like reaches out of the guy's mouth at least like 4 inches. You know,
is it
around.
Forked?
No, it is not forked. It's just a pointy tongue.
Pointy.
So yeah, I would avoid a nose at all. Then his hands were kind of at the very roof of the mouth. It looks like there's a little bit of teeth. I think so. His hands are upturned and out, and they have 4 little knobby fingers, 4 little knobby things, and
How
he
long are
has
his arms?
tiny.
Tiny arms.
Yeah, they're just tiny arms, but I think they had an elbow and with 4 little fingers sticking up. And then he's got 6 spider type pointy legs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is there a torso?
What's his torso like?
I'm gonna go. Oh shit! That's the one thing I forgot.
A barrel?
Yes, he's kind of. It's like a spider. It's like a spider's bottom half. Does a spider have a bottom half? I don't think a spider does have a bottom half.
Yeah.
He's
Everything
got like
has a bottom half.
Right. Okay. Yes. Good point. I only have 20 seconds now, but gentlemen, fin, gaping mouth, slithering tongue, like a little, like you would make a spider body, I think. And
Are they hairy legs or
pointy legs? They are not. They're just straight up pointy, smooth, like pointy legs. Yeah.
Elegant.
He is.
And time is up. Time is up.
I think I've got this pretty down.
Yeah. Okay. Stop.
Yeah. I mean, I think maybe we're. Oh, is he talking to me?
Is that like?
I've got an echo now. I've lost.
Let's move
Your
like
mic's gone, James.
Mine.
Yeah, it's gone very, very
Yeah,
quiet.
yeah, we can. Yeah, we can kind of hear you quietly. But
How about that?
Very, very quiet.
yeah.
Is-
No.
Same.
It's part of the game. We have to learn to work together without you.
Something is faintly coming through, but I don't think
Team
it's definitely.
building.
How about now?
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey.
yes, much better.
All
Oh,
right.
thank the Lord.
This is why I started pre-recording these shows.
Just out of curiosity, what is it you did that made it do that better? Come back.
I went onto the settings on StreamYard.
Okay.
I love
Anyway.
something.
So what's going to happen now is that Dan, Caroline, and Craig are going to show their drawings that they have drawn. And JJ, you are going to write down the name of the person that you think has done the most accurate drawing. All right. You're not going to reveal who that is just yet. So let's have a look at the images drawn by Dan, Caroline,
Oh,
and,
wow.
and Craig. All right, so you can see the spider legs there. You got the long tongue. That's the thing. The fin on the head. These are all things that were described. So, JJ, write down the name of the person you think has done the most accurate drawing.
Wow. Okay, it's close. You're all
They're 3 very good pictures.
3 very good interpretations. I'm good at this game.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Yes, torso.
Okay.
Except for the torso bit.
Well, we're going to have a look. So, JJ, have you written down who you think? All right, don't tell us. Don't tell us just yet. Right, now what we're going to do is we're going to reveal the monster to Craig, Dan, and Caroline.
Oh, hello.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Now, so now, Dan, Caroline, and Craig, you look at each other's drawings. And you can't vote for yourself, so you're going to have to vote out of the other two.
Move yours over a bit, Caroline.
Oh,
Caroline, we can't. Up to the camera.
No, back again.
Who you think is the best out of the two people that aren't you? Okay, so Dan, who do you think out of Caroline or Craig?
I think it's Caroline by a fin.
Okay, you think Caroline. Caroline, who do you think out of Dan and Craig?
I think Dan.
You think Dan and Craig. Who do you think out of Dan and Caroline?
I think it's Dan.
Okay, so Dan.
Sorry, that's very ungracious of me. Thank you.
It's early days, yeah.
Okay, so
achievement since the pandemic began.
the artists have voted for Dan.
Right.
So Dan gets a point for being the artist's favourite. Now, the witness is going to reveal who he said was the best, and if he matches Dan, he will score a point for being good at describing. So, JJ, whose did you write down, please?
I think it's in the tone. It was very close, but Caroline's monster looks too happy, so I went with Dan.
Oh, you went with Dan. Excellent. So,
yeah, it's down to that gaping mouth and the ghostly eyes.
All right. So Dan gets a point, and JJ gets a point as well.
Woo!
All right. We're off. We've started. Good. Right, moving on to the next round. Dan, it's going to be your turn to do the describing.
Do you think if I leave the lid off my pen, it'll dry out for a couple of minutes, or will it be okay?
I mean,
roll the dice, buddy.
You're bringing some much-needed excitement to the show.
Yeah, tension.
Drama.
So,
Caroline, how long do I get?
You're gonna get 20 seconds to look. Caroline, Craig, and JJ, close your eyes, please. The monster is coming now.
Oh, God.
All right, so Dan has got to memorize what this monster looks like and be able to accurately describe it to the rest of the panel, who will be drawing. He will have 2 minutes to do so. Okay. All right. Okay. So you can open your eyes now, rest of the panel, and you pick up your pens and your paper, whatever you've got there. And Dan, you've got 2 minutes to start describing. Go.
Okay. Before you start drawing, it's kind of like the vibe is a kind of fat snake lizard, arched up as the chest comes along. So I've used my hand. Sorry. So its body is flat on the floor with its 4 legs, and then it arches up like a snake would. You imagine a snake rising up slightly. It's a fat version of that. Not fat.
Has it got a snake's tail?
Eventually, yes, but it's got a kind of lizard's body, lizard meets snake, a sort of squashed snake, so a wide snake.
Stubby.
It's a broad snake. Yes, stubby, broad snake, and then it arches up, a bit like a yoga position. It arches up. You know that yoga position?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then its head is quite broad, got quite a wide head, wider than its body, and it's got 2 little, the cliche little teeth on the bottom set of teeth that point upwards at the edge of the mouth with spikes, like a cliche monster teeth. 2 triangular. Wide mouth? Yeah, wide mouth, sort of bat ears.
Is the mouth open? Is the mouth closed?
Oh, God. No, the mouth's closed. And the only thing you can see from the mouth are 2 upward pointing teeth at either side, near either side.
Bat ears.
Yes, bat ears to the side. That sort of thing.
Bat ears like cat ears.
Yeah, a little bit, perhaps a bit more angles going on. But yeah, a bit, yeah. It's quite a heavy brow on it as well. Over.
Oh, you haven't said anything about that.
Oh, yeah, narrow, sort of. They're not goggly eyes, but they're fairly big, but they're wider than they are tall. It's almost like it's looking at you through slightly narrowed eyes. but it has a heavy brow and quite large eyes.
Would you say there was sadness behind the eyes?
Yeah, yes. Yeah, so you
Does he have
basically got
arms? What about arms? And
it's
stuff?
got 2 arms and 2 legs, which are the same on each corner of its squashed, fatty body, but it's like a snake, like a long snake.
Nose.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm
Too late.
afraid.
I can't remember. I can't
Time
remember.
is
the
up. Time is up.
nose. The nose is the window to the soul, they say, don't they?
Yeah, it certainly is. The windows of the eyes of my house. Right, good describing there, Dan. So we're going to have a look at the art that Caroline, Craig, and JJ have done now. So if you'd like to hold up your drawing of the fat snake with the cliche teeth and the eventual
I've got
tail.
to say, these are arrows because I drew the teeth too close together, so they need to be imagined
Oh,
to each side of the mouth.
If you hold yours up a
very
bit higher,
retractable.
Craig, your name's in the way of the bottom end of things. Okay, and
That's not a penis, that's a mistake leg.
okay, I know which one I think is the best. Shall I write that down?
There's an excuse you've used before.
Yes.
I like.
Why,
it.
that's my mistake leg.
Yours has got breast, Jason.
Officer.
yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I don't know why it wasn't meant to be. It was supposed to be a chest, but
It's not.
and then I
In a
forgot
way,
the
it is.
brow as well. I forgot to put the brow in. But
Oh no, that's okay.
These monsters aren't
That's
genuine,
it.
I think, as a
It's-
general rule.
it's okay because I failed already. So
Oh, here's a question for James.
Yes.
It's okay if the picture is inverted, isn't it? Like in.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's
yeah.
fine. That's fine.
I've made
By the
my
way,
decision.
getting some positive critique. We got these are pretty good.
Thanks, Karen.
Yeah.
Matt
Love
says
you.
very good picks. Very good picks.
Very good picks.
you.
Oh, I'm feeling really positive now.
Good.
About
Dan,
myself.
write down who
I've
you
done it.
think has done the best. Oh, okay, excellent. So now we're going to reveal what the monster looks like, and Caroline, Craig, and JJ will pick who they think was the best artist in that round. There's the.
Oh, Batty is. Batty.
Okay.
Yeah,
he looks
that's the
like.
right
Oh,
word,
he
wasn't
looks
it?
like a.
Ah.
So let's
Like
So
the
hold
gremlin
up
snake.
your
Gremlin-y
pictures again,
snake sort of
guys.
thing.
Right. Caroline, who's do you like out of Craig and JJ there?
Hang on. Oh. I think Craig.
Okay, Craig, who do you like out of Caroline and JJ?
I think Caroline's just because the legs are a bit more accurate than JJ's.
Okay, and JJ, who
Apart
do you
from
think
that,
out of
they're
Caroline? Out of Caroline and Craig.
I gotta go with Craig. I would say looks the
Okay.
face is the best.
So Craig is the artist's choice. He picks up a point for that. Dan, who did you say was the best drawing?
Is there any sort of appeals process? Because I put Caroline because all the others for some reason added extra arms that I'd never really talked about.
Is that
Well,
so?
Jason's looks a bit like it's going sort of.
You
I'm
did.
here, get used to me.
You did say. You
Oh, I said
Two arms
I
and two
meant-
legs.
I meant front arms like that.
Yeah.
2 arms
Yeah.
and 2 legs.
Okay.
So you did.
Two arms,
So
two
you
legs.
did kind of throw us for a loop there,
Oh,
Dan.
No, I don't know.
You know,
I was in
Okay.
I was
class,
thinking of them
don't-
in human terms rather than monster, snake, gremlin,
Well-
newt terms.
Which
I
which
almost
means
had to scribble these
What
out.
happens?
which means that Dan doesn't get a point because he didn't match the artist. Caroline gets the point for being the witness's chosen one. So after 2 rounds, the scores are completely tied. Everyone has a point. Well done.
Hang
Everyone
on.
gets a trophy.
And
Dave.
Craig got a point for being
Socialism.
Wow, this is so equal and democratic.
Isn't it lovely?
Yes.
Aren't we having a
It's like
lovely
real
time?
life.
All right, let's.
Yeah.
Caroline, you're going to be the
Ooh.
witness in this round.
Okay, oh no. Ooh, watch out, everyone.
So, Craig and JJ and Dan, please close your eyes because I'm going to show Caroline a monster.
Oh, crumbs.
No clues, please. All right, so there we go. That's the monster in round 3. Caroline is the witness. She has 5 seconds left to take it all in because then we're taking it off the screen. Off it goes. And now you can open your eyes, guys, and grab your pen and your paper because Caroline is going to start describing now.
Okay, this monster is wrapped around a fire hydrant, and it's a very long monster. It's only got 4 legs or arms in total. So it's at the bottom on the right, its tail is coming out, and then as it curls, the tail is coming out from behind the fire hydrant, and then it curls around. Ooh, might have it wrong already. Curls around, and on the first swipe around the fire hydrant, you've got 2 legs, and on the legs have got 3 froggy fingers. That's all they've got. And it's a long, thin kind of newt-like body, and it goes back around. Are
the toes on the fire hydrant or just in the
air?
No,
they're splayed in the air.
Okay.
And then it goes round again, and on the next time it comes round, it's got 2 more legs with splayed froggy fingers, and then it goes round again. So it's a bit like a barber's pole, like that's the way it's wrapped around, like diagonally round. And then at the top,
on the second time round,
same thing. It's got 2 more sets of froggy fingers, 3 froggy fingers, and like kind of going one on each side, sort of like just random. And then at the top, to the left of the helmet of the fire hydrant, is the hideous face of the monster. It's probably got about 6 teeth. Quite prominent.
Is it facing us, or is it facing off to the left or right?
It's sort of facing a bit off to the left, but you can see the whole face. It's pointing up diagonally left to the top.
Is it like
its
like
mouth
a snake face or?
No, it's like a blubbery monster face. Its mouth is open, and you only see 6 of its top teeth, and its boggly eyes, and it's probably got some ears or something, and I forgot what they are. There's no time left.
And your time is out, Caroline. I thought it was a very, very good description there. Some beautiful imagery. Hideous face, I liked. That'll be interesting to see. She's got a lovely personality.
It's a hideous face. It's got a hideous face. Let's see.
It is, by definition, a monster. What can you do? All right. Pens down, guys. Let's see your drawings.
I'm not ready. Oh, shoot.
JJ's taking
We'll
it
never be ready.
seriously. I like it.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, wow. Gosh.
All right. So Caroline, please write down who you think has got the most accurate.
These are brilliant. Okay.
All right.
I mean, it's a good fire hydrant, isn't it?
Yours is very faint, Jojo. I mean, you've used 2 different pens. You've used a pencil.
Well, I was trying to.
Were you doing it in pencil and then going over it in pen?
I was going to try to, and I realized I don't have time to do that.
You don't have time to do it, but I appreciate the effort. I really do.
All
right. Let's have a look at the monster then that Caroline decided with the long monster. 4. We're looking for 3 froggy fingers on each leg, a hideous face, and about 6 teeth. Let's have a look. There we go.
Oh, suction cups.
Okay.
Are they?
Yeah, froggy fingers.
Got the froggy fingers, got the 4 legs, more than 6 teeth, I'd say, but that's nitpicking. Craig, who do you think is the most accurate out of Dan and JJ?
I think Dan, because his hydrant's not invisible.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh,
Dan,
you can see my hydrant.
I know.
Dan, Craig, or JJ?
I prefer JJ's drawing, but I think Craig's is more accurate, especially around the teeth and face.
That
Look,
was
it's almost a dead ring around the face.
Hideous face.
So Craig.
And JJ, Craig or Dan?
I think I got to go with Craig.
All right,
for the
Craig.
teeth.
Okay, so Craig's getting another point for being the artist's choice. Caroline, did you agree?
Yes.
All right, so
the froggy fingers. They were perfect froggy fingers. And the hideous face.
And 1 for Caroline. And now it is Craig's turn to do some witnessing. Let me just get that up on the screen. I've noticed that every time I have to change like the format of the screen, I commentate on me doing it.
Yeah.
That's why people tune in for that. Just the screen commentating. All right. So JJ, Dan, and Caroline. Caroline has turned away from the camera. Lovely stuff. Here is the monster. Here we go. You're going to have 20 seconds to look at the monster. What manner of beast is this? I should have said, if you're watching at home, close your eyes for this bit and you can do a drawing as well. Well, I keep forgetting. Hopefully the smarter ones have figured it out. All right, and the time is up. So open your eyes, panel. I'm going to stick 2 minutes on the clock. And off you go, Craig.
So this is like a fat, stubby worm, got no legs, and it's standing upright on its back tail.
It's what? Tail?
On the back bit of its tail. So it's on the back of its tail. It's quite stubby. It's got quite a paunch on it. And it's got two quite short arms. And in his left arm, he's carrying a baseball bat. And he's got a little anchor tattoo on his right arm. Sorry, on his right arm. Excuse me.
You're right.
And then on the left arm. So my right, he's got an anchor carrying a baseball bat. And then in the left hand, he's carrying what looks like a Batman batarang, a bat-shaped thing.
Batarang?
Move like a bat-shaped boomerang, like a bat. Looks like a plastic bat shape. And then he's wearing like a helmet, which looks like a snail shell. And the open bit of the snail shell is where his head is hidden. You can't really see a head, but coming out of the open snail shell. No gestures, please. Sorry, coming out of the open snail shell, he's got like an upside down. It's not even upside down. It's as if he's got a 3-tentacled octopus coming out of the open bit of this snail shell helmet.
Has it got any eyes?
So the tentacles look a bit like a beard. No eyes. And the tentacles look a bit like a beard. So this octopus tentacles, they look a bit weird, coming out of this empty snail shell helmet with a spiral bit on the side, kind of like a Princess Leia thing going on, but it's a spiral of a snail shell. Stubby, green, fat, wormy body, small arms. On his right arm, he's got an anchor tattoo, carrying a baseball bat. In his left hand, he's carrying a plastic
facial features
like Halloween
at all?
bat.
No.
Time is up.
Time is up.
Please cease your describing.
Mouth or anything? Okay.
No.
Pens down. All right.
You'll show the picture. It'll be a giraffe.
Let's have a look at what JJ, Caroline, and Dan have drawn.
My art school degree is going to waste.
Oh.
Wow. Hello. And
both the other ones are great.
This is exactly like Sophie's Choice.
So, Craig, you must write down whose you think is the most accurate drawing. Again, JJ's appears to have a nipple.
I'm learning as I go. This is a chest muscle.
No one has described nipples at all, and yet JJ is drawing nipples and a belly button by the looks of things. So
yeah, it's his big beer gut. It's his big beer gut.
Okay.
Craig, have you chosen?
I have, but it's by the finest.
Yeah, we get it. Everyone did well. Right, let's have a look at the monster. There's the monster.
Oh, I forgot he had a mouth. Oh, sorry, guys.
He does have a mouth.
I forgot that. I was too traumatized by the
that's
tattoo.
A beard.
All right, show us your drawings again, and we'll do some voting over here. JJ, whose do you think is best out of Caroline's and Dan's?
Oh, hang on. There we go.
I'm gonna go with. Oh, geez, so close. I'm gonna go with Caroline.
All right. Caroline, JJ, or Dan? Who do you think is the most accurate?
That's really hard. Hang on, has he got legs? Has he got some legs there?
No.
He's just got a big slug's tail.
Caroline, you're more likely to bump into me and it be awkward in the near future, aren't you, than you are?
I really like them both, but I think I'm going to go with Dan just because his snail shell is very good.
Okay.
image.
Dan,
What's up there?
whose do you like?
I'm going to
Caroline or
go with
JJ?
Caroline's because I think she's done something that none of us have pulled off, which is it has the sense of being at an angle. She has like, do you mean a perspective to it?
Yeah.
Rather than a profile or straight on.
Mm.
Doing a really nice thing where it's coming forward at sort of 30 degrees. And I think that really
Yeah.
gives it life.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Caroline is the artist choice. Craig, who did you go for?
I put Caroline.
Okay.
Whoa.
More points for the Craig and Caroline cabal.
Craig, our alliance is
Well, no.
working.
They're
I've gone
shooting
from
into-
first to worst.
That's all right. That's all right. We're only halfway through the game. We're going to have another pass. We've got 4 more monsters for you. JJ, you're going to be doing the describing. I'm trying to do this without commentating on it. Dan and Caroline and Craig, please close your eyes. And JJ, you're going to get 20 seconds to look at this.
Okay.
All right. In a moment, JJ Whitehead will live on the internet be describing this picture to 3 people who will draw it. That is the game we're playing. It's called Monstrosity.
All
By
right.
the way. And if you want to get yourself a copy of it, you can go to Monstrosity at oximedia.com. That's the company that make it. So open your eyes. Yes, open your eyes, please. Grab your pen and your pad. And JJ is going to start describing now.
Okay, overall, this monster's main body is egg-shaped.
Oh,
So you want the top half of an egg and the bottom half of an egg separated by
No gestures, please.
sorry, separated by a space where his mouth is. So you got this cracked egg with a mouth in the middle. Okay,
Is the crack
And on
his
the
mouth?
top,
Is
the crack like put some separation between the 2 halves of the egg. Put some separation there,
Right.
and that's where that whole mouth is. And,
is the mouth wider than the egg?
no, it's all within the shape of the egg.
And is
So
it?
if you cut the egg in half and raise the top half up a bit, put the mouth in there,
Is the mouth open?
and I just remember seeing teeth, like a human teeth. So just go with knobbly teeth. Now at the top of the egg, you need 2 horns. 2 horns curving upwards, like Hellboy, like Hellboy's horns.
Oh, I don't
Okay, so
know
if
what
you can-
his horns look
Okay,
like.
well you need 2 upward curving
Viking.
horns. Like a Viking, yes. Yeah, but not coming out the side. Like Viking horns would come out the side. These are coming from the front, like from the forehead, like above
Gestures.
like above the where the eyebrows would be. Now
Okay,
to
well
the bottom, you got 2 dinosaur type legs, 2 like just kind of thick, meaty legs.
Big meaty legs.
2 thick meaty legs with 3 toenails each of them, and then a little dinosaur tail. A little dinosaur tail, just like Dino from or whatever, dinosaurs.
Does it have eyes?
And I believe there were 3 scales
Oh.
coming out of the dinosaur tail, all upwards, I think, but I might be wrong about that one. But so you got dinosaur tail, you got little knobbly dinosaur legs, 3
Eyes?
toes, egg-shaped body. No,
Eyes?
just I
Eyes.
don't believe so. I just believe
Oh,
horns
And
coming out of
that
that
is
forehead.
time. That is time. Good describing, JJ.
If there was eyes, I've totally forgotten that. Eyes. How can I forget eyes? I like eyes. I'm a fan of eyes generally.
Eyes.
Yeah, eyes are they're the nipples of the face. Dan, Craig, and Caroline, let's see.
Yeah, I think I've rather done quite badly with it.
Ooh.
All right. Hello.
Look at Craig's one. It's got a real datiness to it, even though it's.
Oh yeah, like
Mine's got a bit.
eye.
It's got a bit of sass.
Like the face.
You know what it is? Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Shelley in Poseidon Adventure. Who's the big woman who has to swim and die?
Shelley Winters.
Shelley Winters.
Shelley Winters. It's a bit like that. Like out of the water, it's not particularly graceful, but in the water, you could imagine that would really.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Caroline looks like Zippy. From, Rainbow.
It looks like a knee that's been brought to life with a spell.
I really liked when JJ was describing it, and it was almost like a recipe, like a really weird recipe. She said at the top of the egg, then you'll need 2 horns. And I'm like, there's always the one ingredient I don't have. In All right, so JJ, you need to write down who you think is the most accurate of those drawings.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Oh wow, but if I was,
yeah, it's accuracy. There are many different categories that we could judge these on. Like whose would be best on the front of a metal album cover?
Shadow work is excellent there from Craig Dealey Crew.
It is. I think he should win on that strength of that alone.
It's gimmicky.
I know Craig's is the fanciest.
But does that necessarily mean it's the most accurate? All right, I'm going to show the monster to the guys there.
It's actually, yeah.
There you go. Can you see, as JJ described them, the human teeth there? Famously, Los Angeles with their teeth done.
Well, mostly there's
mostly human teeth. So, Dan, who do you think is the most accurate, Craig or Caroline?
I think Craig's is just as work of beauty, really.
All right, okay. Craig, who do you think, Dan's or Caroline's?
Oh, I see what you mean about the scales, right?
I think Caroline's, just because it's the mouth. I love Dan's. It's like a scary Kinder Surprise, but I think Caroline's takes the edge.
And Caroline, Dan's or Craig's?
I'm going to say Dan's because the legs are perfect.
Which means it's a three-way tie, which means I get the casting vote. And my vote goes to Dan Evans's.
That's very nice.
Because he's got the legs and the horns spot on.
I thought it was a really poor effort by me. I'm really pleased.
Fair enough.
So the artists have voted for Dan. JJ, whose did you think was the best?
You know what? I should have gone for Dan, but I didn't. I did. I went with Caroline. But I was sorry, Dan. I was thinking, and Craig's yours was really good, but it was better than even my memory of the drawing.
You get no points for doing better drawings than the ones that come with the game. Dan, it's going to be your turn to describe. So the rest of you, please close your eyes. Hi. And Dan, I'm going to put your monster on the screen now.
It's not there yet.
Yeah, it is. Okay, you've got 20 seconds. Really drink it in, Dan. Drink it in. Remember, if you're enjoying the show, you can donate by going to paypal.me/BoardGameSmackdown. Help comedians out. I know lockdown has officially ended, but gigs aren't back entirely yet.
It hasn't even begun.
Yeah, we're going to be back. We'll be back in lockdown.
Okay, let's get 2 minutes on the clock. You can all look again now, guys.
Yay!
Get your pen and your pad, and Dan is going to start describing now.
Okay, so before we start, it's slightly different from the ones we've seen, as much as the kind of aesthetic is tremendously flat, almost like playing cards. So, take I'd suggest using the top
gesture,
the top quarter of your paper to do the head, which is an inverted triangle. No. Yes.
Inverted.
No. Not inverted, just a triangle, but just ever so slightly lopsided triangle, as in
pointy side down.
Equilateral, but fat side at the bottom. Equilateral, but slightly off center.
Okay.
From the three sides are three slightly smaller triangles with a slight gap between them and the main triangle, projecting outwards.
One on each side.
Yes.
With the flat side.
The flat facing the flat that it's facing. With a
smaller,
slight gap.
half the size, a third of the size.
Half the size.
You're watching Geometry Today.
The body is like a flat. Oh fuck! I mean, sorry.
What about the face?
Oh my god! Hurry up! Sorry. The hands are two. Imagine sort of jazz hands, but they're not connected. They're free floating in the foreground, and the fingers are all square edged. They're jazz hands with square edged.
Are they wearing gloves?
No, they're like they've been flattened by a steamroller.
How many fingers?
As human, but like jazz hands with square edged fingers. Okay.
Yeah.
Now the body, it has two sort of legs that taper to a point.
Oh yeah.
A bit like, okay, here, remember MC Hammer trousers? Not MC Hammer, MC Hammer's trousers.
Right? Is the body?
It's
The whole
like that.
body
It's
is.
like
Is
that. And
there
then
a
just join the
body?
body up and put a face on it.
And what about the face? What's the face?
Oh, indifferent.
Is there a body? Is there a body?
Yes, it's
Oh,
disconnected
time
up.
is
Disconnected
up.
up.
That
It's
is
like
it.
round and shoulders.
No more descriptions. That's the end.
Can I
Yes.
apologise for cussing there? That was a total genuine
That's-
frustration one.
That's okay. That's all right. All right. So,
That's my favourite
JJ,
drawing.
Caroline, and
Okay.
Craig, let's have a look at your
I'm
drawing.
so sorry. It
please.
took me by surprise, that one.
I find this drawing actually terrifying.
Do you know? That's you. Do you know? Yes, I'm okay. Got mine. Yeah.
I think JJ's really gone for the MC Hammer trousers. Right?
Yeah.
He's taken that on board.
Those are the parachute pants, baby.
Look at that tongue on JJ. Look at the tongue.
Oh,
I love the literal
Look at the tongue on
interpretation.
JJ as well. Look at it. It's like a little.
makes me feel sick.
I picture him dancing now.
With his indifferent face. So,
No
Dan,
nipples.
please decide who's you think
I
is
decided. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Then, guys, hey, do you want to see what you were supposed to have drawn? It's actually not that far away. It was that.
Oh, it's not even jacket. It's not even legs, is it? It's more like a hanging jacket.
Coat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. So let's see yours again. JJ, who do you think, Caroline's or Craig's, has really
Sorry, I
captured
can't get
the
it right.
Well, Craig's the only one with a face. So I may have to go with Craig.
All right. Caroline, JJ or Craig?
I'm going for JJ because it's got the suggestion of coat.
Suggestion of coats, yeah. And Craig, who do you think, Caroline or JJ?
I'm going to go with JJ because I can feel the same kind of jazz hand movement as the card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
There's a
I
lot
think-
happening there.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
face.
Really captured.
Okay, so-
something there.
The artists have gone for JJ. Dan, who do you think? He's gone for JJ as well. So it's points for Dan and JJ.
That was great. That's really to have knocked that up with such poor information. That's great.
But you did spend 35 seconds talking about a triangle.
That was the key to it. Was the head and those triangles was the key to it, though, wasn't it?
Yeah. Karen now wants some tortilla chips.
That makes sense.
Thank you, Karen.
Yeah.
All right, it is Caroline's turn. So the three of you, please, the three gentlemen on the panel, please close your eyes and we will stick the monster up on the screen for Caroline. Here comes the monster, Caroline. Now.
Oh, crumbs. Okay.
All right, so this is
Oh, gosh.
the monster you must describe to the rest of the panel in 10 seconds' time. And then we're trying to draw it. 3 seconds left. 2, 1. And the monster is off the screen. Please open your eyes, grab your pen and your paper, because Caroline will start describing now.
Okay, so this monster is like the shape of a dice, and it's got a bit of weird perspective, so that the top of the dice, you can see the top of the dice, and you can see two sides coming towards you, but the top is bigger than the bottom. And on the left side, there's two boggly eyes like that stuck on vertically, one on top of the other vertically, and they're big eyeballs, and then the irises are pointing in different directions. The top one pointing up and the bottom one pointing down. And then on the right hand face of the dice is the mouth, which is like an oval hole, a bit like a tissue box hole, but out of that vertically, out of that oval is like a horse's mouth, like a cartoon horse's mouth.
All right, gestures. Thank you.
So that's not
Coming out? You mean coming out of the oval separate from
yeah.
the
So the gums and teeth are popping out of this oval tissue box hole, and the big horsey teeth on the top surface. It's like the side of a dice that has got 4 dots on it, and out of each dot is like a spunk of milk coming out.
The top of it. The top of it.
A spunk of milk.
Yeah, like a big
spunk of
spurt
milk.
of milky liquid, puffy cloud of
Goodness.
filth. And that's it. Really.
Nutritious.
So they're arranged. These 4 spouts are arranged like the 4 on a dice.
This game is for ages 8 and up.
What's on the bottom of his body?
You can't see the bottom. There's no feet or anything. It's like a floating dice.
What can we assume is on the bottom?
Do they add up? The sides add up to 6.
Time is
It'll
up.
be 3 somethings.
Time is up, guys. Good describing Caroline, if somewhat filthy. Scores are quite close as we. This is the penultimate round. Caroline has a 1 point lead from Craig and Dan, and then JJ is 1 point behind them. So, all right. Let's have a look at Dan, Craig, and JJ's drawings. Please hold them up, guys. Let's have a look. See what you drew.
They're so scary. They're so scary.
That
Dan.
is.
JJ's looks like me on a Sunday morning.
All right.
Oh, Dan. Oh my goodness.
Caroline, please
Brilliant.
decide who you think is the most accurate
They're
drawing.
amazing.
I noticed Craig has gone for his shadow work again.
Oh,
He's
Hey,
well known for
Got a
it.
gimmick. What else works for
Yeah.
me?
Oh my
Absolutely.
God.
See what works.
They're amazing.
All right. Okay, Caroline, have you decided? Just a yes? Yes. Okay. Then, guys, let's have a look at the monster. Here it is.
Oh wow!
Okay.
Oh, I
that's amazing.
Wow.
that's what horse teeth look like.
So,
Yeah.
hold up your pictures,
What milk
guys.
looks like.
Dan, whose do you think, Craig's or JJ's?
Well, I'm really charmed by JJ's, but I think Craig, just for its eye mouth accuracy, really.
Yeah.
The horse
Craig,
teeth, though, yeah.
Craig, do you think Dan's or JJ's?
I think Dan's.
All right.
Yeah.
And JJ, who do you think, Dan's or Craig's?
I think Craig's.
All right.
Yeah, it's
Craig
almost you could
is
almost put
the
one on
answers.
top of the other, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been a bit.
Yeah.
I've been a bit stingy. I was a bit stingy with the spunk milk, though, wasn't I?
You were.
They're like-
They're
They're like mirror images of each other.
Yeah. Caroline,
And then
who
there's
did
a-
you think was the best?
I thought Craig was the best.
All right, so that's points for Craig and Caroline.
Oh my goodness. They were amazing. We should open a museum.
We should publish these.
Children's books, anyone?
I think
The-
so far
Yeah.
Craig's egg monster is my favorite. So fun.
all right,
The muscle
is-
box of the egg monster.
Craig, you're going to be describing in this final round. So, Caroline, JJ,
Oh.
please close your eyes, and I'll put the monster on the screen. There you go. You've got 20 seconds to look at the monster. That's what it is. This is the last one of this. Once again, running much later than I thought. We're having a lovely time, though. I don't know if we'll get time to do the other game. I'll put it to the vote maybe after this. So 2 seconds left. 1, 0. And the picture has gone.
Okay.
So everybody look again. Look again. And I'll put 2 minutes on the clock and Craig will start describing.
Okay, so this is it's like a human-ish form. Imagine Morph from Take Heart, so it's like a plasticine model, and he's striding, running towards your left.
No
he's got
pointing.
bald head. It's got a bald head. It's got big eyes. He's got nothing. He's got obviously a torso, but there's no clothes. He's got black trousers, and he's got socks on. I think the tip of the socks were black as well. He's got a big open mouth as well, so a wide mouth. No nose, I remember. On his back, he's got
does he smell?
two. He's got two heads. One of the heads, which is the further back of the two, looks a bit like Sonic the Hedgehog. So on his back, he's got two heads sticking out, looking backwards.
Oh, he's got a head on his head where his head would be.
No, it's like where his shoulder blades are. He's got one head coming out one side and one head coming out the other side of his back. And the one that's further back looks like, as well as his own head, out of his back, he's got two heads popping out.
And they're smaller.
And two more arms
For
pointing
each head?
backwards. Yeah, no, two extra arms. So there's a Sonic the Hedgehog looking head, and then there's I think it was like a triangular shaped head that was black with a big googly eye on it, and that one is reading a book with one of these arms holding a book.
Does he have hands? Does he have hands?
What did you say about his feet?
So he's got socks on his feet, and I think they're the socks that have got the little black tip. And so yeah, so his back has two heads sticking out of it, looking backwards. One of them is like Sonic the Hedgehog, I think, and another one, I think it was just like a black shaped head.
That's reading a book.
A black sort of triangular shaped head with a googly eye, reading a book.
And that's your time.
The googly eye. You're welcome, guys.
That's your time.
Yeah, crushed this one.
Sarah says this cool pencil fist sunglasses. So thank you very much, Sarah. We appreciate that.
Thank you, Sarah.
It's cool.
It's cool. Pencil. Right. So Caroline, Dan, and JJ, let's have a look at your artworks.
I haven't put the nipples in yet. But he's covering all of them.
All right.
Wow. Wow. That's, despite my efforts, I'm pretty impressed.
Okay. So Craig, you're going to have to decide which one
Caroline's desperate for the...
Look at the book that Dan's back in.
I forgot. I couldn't have it.
I want that monster.
All right. Craig, have you decided who you think is the most accurate?
I have decided, yeah.
Okay. So let's have a look at what the monster actually looks like.
Oh, wow.
What? Oh, the extra arm. Okay.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
I can't see that.
No, it's a bit blurred, isn't it?
Is it? I'll hold it back a little bit. Hang on. What I'll do, because I'm quite vain, is I will make Caroline big. No, I'll make me big, and then I'll hold it there.
Oh, it's 3 heads in total. I see.
Yeah, and no socks.
No, it's
You've
not
got a single black claw.
Single toe.
This is like comedy socks to me.
He's horrible.
I think this is the hardest one.
He's horrible. I hate him.
Wow.
Not you, the monster.
All right. So let's have a look. Dan and JJ and Caroline, please hold up your drawings. Caroline, whose do you think is the most accurate between Dan and JJ?
I'm not even close. Not even close.
I think Dan's.
Okay,
But I've got the book. I've got him reading a book.
Yes, that is clearly a book.
I love yours.
Dan's, Caroline or JJ?
Oh, sorry.
I suppose because there's an element. It looks as they're going to the toilet thing that Craig said. I think it's probably Caroline's, just because Craig's looks like a kind of shocked RuPaul sort of vibe.
Okay.
No, JJ's look like a shocked RuPaul. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
And JJ, who do you think between Dan and Caroline?
I think it's got to be Dan, doesn't it? I think he's got the action down.
All right. So it's all on this then. Craig, whose did you think was the most accurate?
Dan.
Which means that Dan gets a point and Craig gets a point.
Oh,
Meaning
look at that massive tie break.
The game of Monstrosity has ended in a tie between Craig and Caroline. Very well done to both of you.
Fight.
Oh, not planned. Oh,
Right.
okay.
Shouldn't we have a monster off or something? Shouldn't we?
What would that be? What would that entail?
How about if they each draw a picture of James as a monster, and Dan and I will decide who the winner is?
Very well. Let us do that. You have.
All right, here we go.
You've got 30 seconds.
Do you need to assume a position, James?
As a monster.
That's sort of thing, yeah.
Let's see
Okay,
it.
have we started?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
There's a
You can
lot
ask
on
me
the
any
line
questions, by the way.
here. What's your bottom half like?
Classical.
Actually, you should. You're right, JJ. You should describe it, James, a theoretical bottom half that you have
Yeah. What do you think?
as a monster. I think it's up to you, isn't it?
Really, artistic interpretation. All right, that'll do. That's enough time. All right.
All
Hold
right,
it.
here we go.
Drawings, Caroline and Craig.
For all the
Yes,
marbles.
chance, really.
Yours looks like a robot, Carol. I think Terminator 2.
Yeah. There
Yeah.
we go. So Dan and JJ decide who has done the best drawing of me as a monster.
What do
I
you
mean, one
think,
of them is a
Dan?
robot, and one of
You
them
know,
has snakes coming out of my
I think
head.
they're both. I really do think they're both great. I almost don't want to choose. You choose.
They are really
and that's
both
it.
great.
You have
Okay,
a
well,
design choice.
Caroline wins with the hands, but I think the most important thing is the facial features, and Craig wins with the facial features. Caroline's close second with the hands. She's got the hands crushed, but I gotta go with the face. That is an accurate James Cook monster face that Craig has.
Yeah.
done.
It is. Well done. Very well done, Craig Dealey, winning the tiebreaker.
Don't have nightmares.
Cool. Incredibly, I had 2 games planned for this show. We can do it if you want. It's just a quick movie trivia game thing. Shall we do the second game?
Yes.
Well, I wouldn't mind trying to
I'm not-
recoup
I-
some
I have-
losses. Yeah.
I have no plans. We're able to stay around. The second game we're playing on today's Board Game Smackdown. Our extra long feature episode is the game Double Feature.
All
The
right.
movie game for everyone, ages 10 plus. But for everyone. And it's a movie trivia game. What you're going to do is on your turn, you will pick 2 categories of movie related things. I will give you an item from each category, and then you tell me a movie that has both of those things.
Are we against each other, against the clock kind of thing? As in the person who speaks first.
Hang on.
Yes. These are the categories you can choose 2 of. So, Craig, you can go first. It's characters, scenes, props, setting, theme and genre, or production.
Let's say scenes and props.
Scenes and props. So I'm going to give you a type of scene and a type of prop, and then you'll have 5 seconds to name a movie that has those things. If you can't do it, it will pass to Caroline, who will have 5 seconds to name one, and then it will pass to JJ, and then it will pass to Dan. And whoever gets it gets the point. All right. So we're
You
going
know
to
the answer.
Me, no, because we'll have to debate that. So it was scenes and props. Okay, so I've got the scene card and my prop card there.
Okay.
Okay, the scene, there's either time travel or a countdown in the movie. And the props are, it has a cup, a knife, or some glasses. Your time starts now.
Back to the Future.
Where is the cup, knife, or some glasses in?
In Marty's kitchen.
Do we see Marty's kitchen in?
Well, they'll be in it at some point.
in the very opening scene of Back to the Future, there's a kitchen, isn't there, with the magical coffee maker and stuff.
Yeah. Yes, there is.
All right, Craig, you can have a point for that. I would say the scene where he goes into the diner in the 50s and asks for
that too.
a tab,
a cup, a knife, and some glasses.
So Craig can have a point for that. But it also means we cannot say Back to the Future as an answer again in the game.
Oh.
Okay.
What if we play it in the future at some point? Is that for the rest of our lives?
Yes.
You can say it in the past,
It knows.
not in the future.
Yeah.
That's sorry, Carol. That's very good. I meant to give that more. No.
Caroline, pick 2 categories, please.
Okay. Characters,
Yeah.
theme and genre.
Theme and genre. All right. So this is, you're looking for a movie where there are characters who are animals,
Okay.
and where the theme / genre is a dysfunctional family. Dysfunctional family who are animals.
Oh, you
What
must
movie
say
is that?
a
Your
movie.
time starts now. Yes, it has to be a film.
Oh, I don't know.
Time is up. It passes over to JJ.
Chicken Run.
Is that a family?
Aren't
Yes,
they a
there are family members in it. Like they're
Oh,
they're not in a
chicken
single family, no, but
Are they a dysfunctional family? Come on, I want it to
They're
come
kind
back.
of dysfunctional. They're challenging they're challenging the farmer, right? And
I haven't seen it.
they're not obedient. They're dysfunctional.
some of them are obedient and some of them aren't.
And therein lies the dysfunction. That's a good enough reason. JJ.
Oh, I know.
Well done. And here's JJ, it's your turn. Please pick 2 categories.
I will take settings and production.
Settings and production. All right. The setting. This movie is set either in an office, a school, or a prison.
Okay.
And the production. It's a remake, or it was remade. And your time starts now.
Well, that's pretty easy.
Yeah, you've got 3 seconds to say what it is.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, fame.
Was it a remake or remade?
Yeah, it was remade very recently. Yes. Yeah, it was remade like just in the last couple of years, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, there's full remake last couple of
2013,
years.
I think.
Opening.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
IMDb.
I think. I might be wrong.
James, by doing that, you're calling JJ a liar, essentially. If you open
No,
your eyes.
if anything,
I think this might display how
I don't know. So
this displays,
yes.
I think, how long I've lived in American culture now. That I've lived here for a Fame remake, I believe. Since and I might not know either if I was still in Britain.
2009, the Fame remake.
Right.
Oh.
Okay. I was still in Britain then. So
You have a point though, JJ.
who knows why I know about that?
Dan, it's your turn. Oh, sorry. Dan, it's your turn.
Okay, I'll go with props and characters.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Good choice, good choice.
So the characters in this movie feature a writer, an artist, or a musician, and the props include gold, diamonds, or pearls.
Ooh, well, I don't know whether you'll agree with this.
Time's up.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to pass it over to Craig.
No, I've got it. I've got one.
No, you got 5 seconds, and you did.
I know. I had one. That's why I said I don't think you'll agree with it, because I thought you wouldn't agree with it.
What is it?
It was Sunset Boulevard. As much as she's an actress, isn't she? So she's an artist.
Yeah.
And there definitely will be gold, diamonds, and pearls in it, on account of her whole setting is very.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
In this first part,
Don't be so
she would wear them.
If you're going to give the point, give it with a good humour.
You've seen my act. You know I don't have any good humor. Right.
Every board game night has to end with a fight, doesn't it?
The monster game went too well. Let's bring it down.
Yes.
Craig, your choice.
Yes.
2 things.
Theme and genre and characters.
Okay, so the characters will feature ex-cons, ex-cops, or ex-lovers, and the genre is feel good.
Oh gosh.
Lethal Weapon.
Who's the ex-cop? They are
felt
cops.
good when it finished. And,
no,
and doesn't he have an ex-wife? Isn't his ex-wife in it?
I mean, they're not the main thing, so I'm not going to allow it. Let's pass over to Caroline.
All right. Okay.
Oh, I can't think of it.
Time up, JJ.
Something's
think?
got to give. Something's got to give.
What's that?
Okay,
is
that's-
it like
Jack Nicholson and Diane Keaton.
Yeah, they're exes, but then they get back together in their older life or something, or
Yeah, I'll give
and
you a
it's
point
a
on that.
and it's a feel-good
Yeah.
rom-com type
All right.
thing.
Well, I think there's a clear front runner here.
Yeah, Caroline, it's your turn.
Okay.
This one?
I should like to choose scenes and setting.
Scenes and setting. No, I mean, they might mean the same thing, but there's... Okay, no, they don't. I will tell you that. The setting is the West,
Okay.
and scenes include the smoking, burning, or firing in the West.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it was an easy one. Well done.
That was
She looked at us when she said that.
Good, the bad, and the ugly.
The poorly lit. Can we change that last one?
Yeah.
The good, the bad, and the really nice personality. JJ, pick 2 categories, please. Oh, Craig's had enough.
Let's get some props in here. Let's go with props and a scene and a prop.
Scene and a prop. Okay, so in this movie, there's a dance sequence.
Ooh.
Okay. All right.
And the props include, it's a very loose description of the word
A
prop
watermelon.
here. A cat, a dog, or a dinosaur. Your time starts now.
Oh my God. Black Swan.
Is there a cat, a dog, or a dinosaur in Black Swan? I'm going to say
I've
none.
never
It's an
seen it.
integral part of the-
I've never even seen it. I don't
if
know.
you haven't seen Black Swan, you haven't seen
Technically,
Black
a swan is in a bird family, and they're like dinosaurs.
Cool.
If you haven't seen Black Swan, you will not understand the plot of Black Swan. So, Dan Evans.
The Jungle Book, Disney Jungle Book. It's got a lot of dancing in it.
It's got a cat, a dog, or a dinosaur.
But it's got a big cat. It's got Shere Khan, the
Oh, yes.
yeah.
Of course.
Big jungle cat.
Yeah. That's a point for Dan Evans there. Well done, Dan. And it is your turn, Dan.
Oh, sorry, I go first. Sorry,
There's always 2 games on any board game night, and the second game is always whose turn is it?
I'll go with setting and scene.
Setting in scenes. They're all favourites. Okay, so this movie needs to be set 1899 or earlier, and it needs to have a scene in a holy place or a den of sin.
Gangs of New York.
Oh, crushed
Yeah,
it.
go on. Yeah, absolutely, straight away. Another
Do you know?
point.
I am I right about the time? It's not early 1900s, is it?
Oh no!
No, definitely not.
No.
Yeah. No, America's older than 120 years. So yeah, you're safe. You're safe. You're safe there. But you're right. I always appreciate it when British people are like, hey, was it the 1900s for Americans? I know they are. I know they are a bit behind, but
It was set in 1862. Fact.
Okay.
Well done.
And Craig, pick 2.
Characters and theme and genre.
Characters and theme and genre. So the theme / genre of this movie is kids or family movie.
all right.
Okay.
Oh, and the Carol. Well, this will really touch you. The characters are from outer space or out of town.
Oh.
E.T.
Yay! There we go. Boom. Straight.
Yeah.
Only
Back
sort
to
of
the
scene.
future.
And all right, we're going to have one more pass. As it stands, the scores are JJ and Dan both have 3, Craig has 2, and Caroline has 1.
Okay.
I don't know how that works. There's more points there than there have been rounds, but okay. Caroline, what 2 would you like?
Production
Yeah, no one's had production for a bit.
and props.
And props. Okay, so we're looking for a movie. Oh God, whose title begins with TUV WX Y or Z,
Okay.
and the props in the movie it must feature flowers, balloons, or candy. Time starts now. That is really tricky, though. I'm afraid time is up. JJ, have a go at this one.
Oh, frig. We bought a zoo.
No, I'm not allowing that. Dan?
Okay, all right.
I'm going to say Trains, Planes, and Automobiles, which has John Candy in it.
Unfortunately, that movie is called Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, which begins with
No,
not
Trains, Planes, and
I've literally got a poster for it on my wall.
That was really
There. I've got a poster of it there on the wall. It is
Well, we can all
Planes,
post up posters, James, can't we?
What was the flowers, balloon, or candy?
Yeah, Craig Dealey, you can have a go at this one.
The Wicker
Oh,
Man.
I've got it now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The Wicker Man absolutely has flowers in it.
in it,
Definitely, well done.
That's
I was
great.
thinking Up, but
Oh yeah,
Oh, up.
very
Oh,
good.
yeah.
but
Was
the Wicker Man
is
is
Willy
also
Wonka? Is Willy Wonka a movie, or was it Willy Wonka, or was it Was it
It's
Charlie
called
and the
Willy
Chocolate
Wonka and the
It was-
Chocolate Factory.
Factory? Is it
Yeah.
called Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
They, that,
the
they changed the
1971
name,
version
didn't
is.
Right.
JJ, it's your turn.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
It's a
Oh,
three-way tie at the top of the leaderboard, by the way.
Give me characters in a setting.
Characters in a setting. Okay, so this movie is set. The setting is that it spans more than 10 years,
Okay.
and it needs to feature a character who is either barefoot or pregnant.
Adulthood.
Yeah. Hang on. Is she pregnant at the start of that movie?
I can't remember.
Did you say adulthood?
I did say adulthood. Yeah.
Oh, I was getting confused with Boyhood, which was the Academy
Oh.
Award one that was filmed over many years. I don't
Oh,
think
is it?
Adulthood.
Oh.
I think that's
I
a
think
different
that's
film,
what
and I don't think it's that.
Okay.
All right.
I think that's what I meant. I meant Boyhood.
Okay, Dan Evans, have a go at this one.
2,000 years BC. You know, the Raquel Welch fur bikinis dinosaur film.
Yeah, she's definitely barefoot. Does that movie take place over 10 years?
It was more
I
than
shouldn't
10
imagine it
years ago.
does.
No, because it's very specific in the title.
Yeah,
that
it's
it takes place in
based,
one
yeah,
year.
it really isn't the answer.
1 year.
Yeah, all right. Craig, have a go at that one.
Lion King.
Does it span more than 10 years? The only way to find that out is to work out what is the life expectancy of a lion.
Imagine if you had a lion cub, the only way to work it out was we waited till it died. But if it was more than 10 years of sitting here.
I think it's about 30
Lion-
years, isn't it?
In the wild, lions live 15 years.
Right.
So
There we go.
it starts from
Exactly
just before Simba's
15
born,
years.
but he's not 10 when he comes back at the end. He's only just
Not
become.
old.
He's just an adult,
He's
so
in
he
his
can't be
prime.
10. He must be like 2 or 3. So I'm not allowing that. So Caroline comes to
12 years
you.
a slave.
Uh,
Slave. Surely that's 12 years. And
someone barefoot or pregnant.
Yeah, it's going to be barefoot if you're a slave. Definitely.
I bet somebody would have had a baby that would have been taken away from them in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can all agree slavery is bad, right, white people? Tell you what, Caroline.
Oh, yes.
Because of white guilt, let's give you the point.
Thank you.
I can't remember whose go that was. Was that Dan's go?
JJ's.
Dan's.
No, it's JJ's go, which means it's Dan's go
Oh,
now.
JJ.
2.
Oh, yes.
There's 1 point separating all 4 of you, so we got 2 rounds to go.
Wow.
Props and setting.
Props and setting. Okay. Oh, well, good luck with this one. The setting is by, on, or underwater. And the props, again, liberal use of the word props, are lions, tigers, or bears.
Oh.
Oh, my.
Oh, shoot.
Dan, your time is up, I'm afraid. It passes over to Craig.
Aquaman.
I don't think there are lions, tigers, or bears in it.
No, there's not at all.
Caroline.
Is
Have a go at
Bright
this one.
Eyes the name of a tale with bears in it? And bears live in love.
No. If you're thinking of Watership Down, that's rabbits.
No, that's rabbits. Come on, Google it. Bright Eyes.
JJ, a film by, on, or underwater, we're featuring lions, tigers, or bears.
How about lion?
Time up.
The Revenant. The Revenant.
The Revenant. Yes,
By
I can have
water
that.
a lot.
That's good. That was a good.
Hang on.
Yes.
Life of Pi.
Point for Dan. Point for Dan.
Life of Pi.
fine.
That's the one I was trying
Yeah.
to think of.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the boy in the boat.
Yeah.
Okay, which means Dan has a 1 point lead as we go into the final round, which is Craig Dealey. Pick 2 categories, please.
Scenes and theme and genre.
Scenes and themes and genre. Okay, so the theme/genre is the fate of the entire world. Okay, so it's a film where the fate of the entire world is at stake, and the scene has to be in the rain, in Spain, or mainly on a plane.
Armageddon.
It's not a plane.
It's a spaceship.
It is a spaceship.
Yeah.
It goes to Caroline.
It rained.
Outbreak. What was the one? Oh,
No, Outbreak is in Africa and the United States, not Spain. JJ.
In 2012, they have to get on several planes before they get to the end.
Yeah, there's a very famous scene in a plane in 2012. So JJ can
Where they're
have a point with that,
skipping.
which means that incredibly, the game of double feature, we have another tie, and this time it is between JJ and Dan.
Oh.
equal.
So what I'm going to do, I think, as
Oh, that's an idea.
it's tempting.
Make them
What?
draw
Just do rock paper scissors.
Do you want to do that?
Well, I was
Why
gonna
should we?
about films.
I was going to suggest that Caroline and Craig choose the categories, and then Dan and JJ have to keep name. I'll tell you what, you have to pick one category, Caroline and Craig, and then Dan and JJ have to name films within that category until they can't, and whoever can't is out of the game. So
What do you mean? Oh, but
okay.
not at the same time.
Sudden death.
No, just one
One
after the
one
other.
after-
sudden death.
One after the other. Okay.
Caroline and Craig, production, scenes, theme and genre, setting, characters, or props. What would you like?
Props.
Production.
Production.
We'll go production. All right. So we'll start with JJ. So you need to name films. Oh my God, there are going to be loads of these. Name films that are based on the Bible, Shakespeare, or a comic book. Go.
Oh my gosh, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Dan.
Superman.
JJ.
This is terrible.
Oh,
Captain
no.
Marvel.
Captain Marvel. Dan.
Iron Man.
JJ.
The Hulk.
Dan.
The Ten Commandments.
JJ.
Shakespeare in Love.
Yeah, fine. Dan.
Romeo and Juliet.
JJ.
Passion of the Christ.
Oh, that's a
Dan.
good one. Oh my God, I'm really on the spot here.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Incredibles.
Oh,
God, I got
one. One is not based on it was not a pre-existing comic book.
What wasn't?
The Incredibles.
No.
So on a pedantic
Guardians of the
technicality,
Galaxy.
it means that JJ is the winner of double feature. Very well done to you. And that brings us to the end of our massively overlong Too Hot show. Thank you so much, panel. Craig and JJ, you are the joint winners of the show. And the prize for winning the show is you get to do the bucket speech. So Craig and JJ, between there's the information on the screen. Please beg for money. Thank you.
If you've enjoyed our art installation, and if you want to buy your way out of any nightmares that may come your way, that's for you, Caroline. Please donate. If you've enjoyed yourself, if it made you giggle or made you think, That's worth a couple of pence.
Please donate. Send us to drawing school so that we can improve
Yes.
our skills.
All right, thank you very much, guys. It's paypal.me/BoardGamesSmackdown. All the donations get split between the acts. Or if you're an eccentric billionaire and want to support the show, patreon.com/BoardGamesSmackdown. There is one more show before I go on holiday for a bit, and it is next Wednesday when we'll be playing the game Secret Hitler. Yes.
Just heard Hitler there. You
5
broke
players.
up.
Yeah, you cut out. You cut out it exactly.
You know,
You just came back and go, we'll be playing Hitler.
Against him? Or?
Table tennis.
Oh.
At table tennis, because apparently he's only got one ball. So, no, we're playing the game Secret Hitler, a game where there are 5 players. One of them is Hitler, and they're going to secretly try and get to power. And that'll be a lot of fun next Wednesday at 8. But thank you so much, panel. You've been
Not at all. Absolute pleasure.
wonderful, as usual. Caroline Mabey, JJ Whitehead, Craig Dealey, and Dan Evans. Thank you for watching. This has been Board Game Smackdown. My name's James. I like games, and now hopefully you do too. Ta-ra!